Hello, guys. Welcome. How are you guys doing? We are live and kicking. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, make sure you stay. How's everything going, guys? Welcome to the live broadcast. How was the weekend? Did you enjoy your weekend? Tell me how is it going, guys? Okay, so this is what we gotta do. We gotta talk about this today. Nvidia and AMD. AMD is one of Nvidia's top competitors. So let's see what's going to happen. They are into the chip manufacturing industry. So they are competitors. We have quite a couple of companies that are there. So who is the graphics card champion? Okay, Nvidia or AMD. So they are having a bit of a competition there, Nvidia and AMD. Having like who is the best graphics card? Which graphics card should you get? Okay, which AI chips should you get? Okay, so they are competitors. Okay, also which AI stock, chip stock would you get? So there's so many things, so much competition in this industry. Uh, so it is a battle. It's business. That's the nature of business. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Okay, make sure you follow. Make sure you stay in the live broadcast. Okay. Also, make sure that you scan the WhatsApp code down there. Follow us. Later on in the program, we're gonna do like a stock analysis or something. And that's to stay. I see two people joining right now. How you guys doing? Two people watching. Where are you guys watching from? I am here. My name is Z. Welcome to the live broadcast. They're going to be talking about, we're going to do a company analysis, stock analysis for AMD and Nvidia. These companies are two competing brands in the AI chip manufacturing industry. So if you can see me, guys, drop a comment in the comments. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the live broadcast. Please kindly help me with the follow. We also have a WhatsApp group there. You can, if you're interested, you can scan and you can talk to us, and we can tell you more about what we do and our services. Okay, I have two people watching right now. Also, guys, make sure you uh, use the chat. You want to communicate anything, please feel free to use the chats. Thank you for the like. Make sure that, okay, so there we go. So it's a competition, like I did say. This is NVIDIA's biggest maybe threat per se in that space. So AMD. So let's go. Let's find out what this is really about. This is going to be our flow chart about this company. So let's just get right into it. Okay. So this is a snapshot of AMD stock page. Okay, and you can really see that they finished strongly according to the data that we have there right here right now. Advanced Micro Devices Inc. So that's what AMD stand for, Advanced Micro Devices Inc. It was founded in 1969, so they've been around for a very long time. It's a global semiconductor manufacturer with factories located all over the world. So they are worldwide. They're a global company. In the global semiconductor industry, the company mainly provides microprocessors for commercial and consumer markets. So they're into commercial markets, bigger fish, and consumer markets. Okay, for ordinary people, embedded microprocessors for commercial and consumer markets. Okay, so they also make microprocessors for commercial and consumer desktop and laptop chipsets, professional workstations and servers, video graphics, and multimedia products for desktop and laptop computers. So you can see that their portfolio is quite big. The products, the services that they deal with, their clients are both commercial and also they are consumers, okay, ordinary consumers, everyday people. So they're also into laptop, desktop manufacturing, media computers. I didn't know there were media computers. Now I know professional gaming workstations and servers and related technologies. So do you guys know anything about this company? Have you ever used an AMD product, processor, computer, or gaming workstations? Are you familiar with this company before we go ahead? Okay, so this is for a stock price chart for this is all okay. This is for all when I think when they began registering, when they registered first. So you can see from all the way from 1985, the 1990s, 1995, 2000. Pretty much you can tell that after 2020, that is when their stock began to steadily climb up. Okay, it's just been fairly consistent under $50. Are you telling me a stock all the way from the 80s to the 2020s, it couldn't even, as a chip manufacturer, they couldn't even go above the $50 mark for their stock. And they just started recently after 2020. You can see the after 2020, that is when like the lines, the graphic kind of like starts going up and then it falls again. And then it's been steadily just going up. But as of late, it closed at 163.90. Okay. So let's see what they're all about as well. Okay. I'm just doing something here on Chat GPT. I was looking at something about these companies. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now let's go to the second thing. Okay, let's go company analysis. Let's see what they are into. Okay, industry position, second in the world. So they're second behind who? I think they're second behind Nvidia. Okay, through indigenous growth and external mergers and acquisitions, AMD has formed three major businesses: CPU and GPU plus embedded CPU, central processing unit. GPU is graphic processing unit. I'm not sure about embedded. AMD has achieved the second position in the industry in both the CPU and GPU fields. Being able to achieve the top two in the world naturally means having strong capabilities, and that is true. But second has also become another curse for the company. They're always second. I don't know what's going on. Struggling in the second place of the CPU market for decades. So they've been struggling in the CPU market for decades, but they're still number two. And in GPU, it has also secured second place and has been sitting for over a decade. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with being number two, but they've been number two for a very long time. Okay. With the experience accumulated in the CPU GPU field, AMD has turned its attention to data center businesses. Okay, this time, can the company remove the label of second? So they just know they have this a label that they're the second company or they're the second best. So I kind of feel like it's getting to them. Okay, they want to be number one, or at least in their lifetime, the lifetime of their business, they want to be at number one for um, a foreseeable time. But maybe for now, it's not just happening for them. So yeah, make sure that you follow someone is watching. Make sure you follow. Make sure you share. Scan our WhatsApp, join us on our WhatsApp, and talk to us on our WhatsApp. We will tell you about our products and our services as well. Make sure that you follow this account. How are you doing? And seeing you. Also, make sure that you share. Do you know any of these terminologies like CPU, GPU? Are you into IT? Please tell us. Okay, use drop the comments. For the current AMD business, CPU businesses striving to catch up and continuously eroding Intel's share. Okay, so Intel is another competitor that they have there, especially in the desktop market. It is starting to catch up. Okay, so what about GPU business? How are they competing in the GPU business? There is still a gap in technology and market share compared to Nvidia. So Nvidia is way ahead of them. There is a gap in terms of market share. Nvidia kind of controls the majority of the market and also technology. Okay, Nvidia is far advanced than AMD. Although Intel has also begun to enter the exclusive display, there is a significant gap in overall technology compared to the company. So it means that they got to do their best, right? Yeah. Overall, the company's CPU and independent graphics card businesses are ranked second in the industry under one person. Due to the awkwardness of the second option, the company also finds it difficult to obtain a significant valuation premium. Okay, on the track of data centers and service industry development is also expected to bring opportunities for companies to grow. Yeah, so generally, guys, this page is just summarizing that AMD is kind of number one. Yeah, number two, I mean, okay, there's a gap, obviously, when you compare them to their competitors, there is a gap. Okay, definitely there is a gap. So go check it out. Okay. And also there's a gap in technology and also there is a gap in the market. Okay, guys like Nvidia companies, they control much of the market. Okay, so let's go, let's see, let's continue. What can AMD do about it? Do they have a plan? Do they plan on remaining number two? Let's see. Okay, AMD strives to challenge Nvidia. Okay, so they want to challenge Nvidia. Okay, they want to challenge Nvidia. Nvidia versus AMD versus Intel is the other third company. Which okay, I'm gonna talk to you about this one later. Okay. Um. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you also about this one later. Okay, so but it seems like Nvidia is the clear-cut leader. So Nvidia may be the heavyweight in AI chips, but AMD is starting to take swipes at its market position. So AMD has entered the conversation. Okay, so Nvidia number one. Okay, so I feel like it kind of irritates them to be playing number two, to have be stuck in the second position. So let's see what they're going to do about it. There you go. Currently benefiting from the impact of artificial intelligence, AMD and Nvidia as the only companies in the market that can provide high performance graphic processing unit chips. Also, their influence and market share are not small compared to Nvidia. They also occupy a certain market share with their high cost effectiveness. Okay. Over the past year, AMD stock price has also risen by over 40%. Wow. That is crazy. They've got a 40% increase. Okay, that is good for them. Due to the sustained growth of the AI industry attracting investor attention, the stock of overpower. The stock of overpower semiconductor has been a significant increase. Since 2020, its revenue has been increasing year by year. Okay, so at least it's good there. Year by year, their revenue has been going up. Their stock price, just jumped up by 40%. So this is all good news for AMD. Okay, revenue's been increasing year by year, and the company has rebounded from its low point many years ago, like I showed you in the first picture, in the first slide. AMD's graphic, excuse me, it is so hot in here. AMD's graphic, give me a second, guys. Yeah, not really. Yeah, that's better. My lights were not on. So AMD's graphic card and chipsets have significantly improved. That is good. They're competitors in the industry. So they've improved their graphics card, right, and chipsets, which was once considered to be dominated only by Nvidia Corporation. In the second half of 2024, with the easing up of supply chain issues, AMD's product line is expected to achieve growth. They might see some growth happening for them. As mentioned earlier, the significant increase in AMD stock is due to the expected growth of the AI industry. Okay, so their investment into AI is what is giving them an edge. Their involvement in AI is giving them an edge. Their involvement in AI is also causing a significant increase in terms of their stock price. Okay. However, as AMD strives to keep pace with Nvidia in the field of AI chipsets, research and development costs have eroded its operating profits. Okay, so research and development, exactly, they're putting so much into research and development, and maybe they're still stuck. They cannot still be able to come up with a product that can surpass Nvidia. Oh my God, but kudos to them. Its operating profits. In the field of chipsets, AMD continues to face strong competition from Nvidia and Intel, attempting to position itself as a major competitor in the market. So these are the three big chips makers: AMD, Intel, and Nvidia. Nvidia being the number one. Nvidia being the shot caller. Make sure that you follow. Make sure that you stay. I have one person that's watching right now. Please hit the subscribe button. How are you doing? Also, make sure that you can follow our WhatsApp. Yes, we are there on WhatsApp. You can talk to us. Okay, AMD strives to challenge Nvidia. Yes, yes, yes. So AMD, is it AMD or is it Nvidia? Okay. AMD's recently launched chipsets aim to gain market share in the AI market. Nvidia has huge profits and market share, which could trigger a price war and have a significant impact on AMD. In the second half of 2024, AMD is expected to see growth and may further drive its stock up. Okay, this is a prediction. Analysts are predicting that in the second half, okay, there could be some growth. There could also be some further drive in stock up. Okay, so AMD, good for it. Okay. So let's go, go, go. So let's go to see growth and further drive its stock up. Hello, make sure you follow. But these long-term headwinds will still drag down its stock performance. Okay, I think they've been like kind of like a deadlock situation. I'm thinking it's just AMD. Okay, what do you think, guys? Do you think AMD is going to tell me in the comments? Do you think AMD will one day take the number one spot, take over from Nvidia? How do you feel? Do you know these companies? Well, make sure if you are seeing us for the first time, you like what you see, you're not sure about what's going on, please drop a comment. We're just talking about the second largest chip AI chip manufacturer, who are AMD. They are only second because of Nvidia. So AMD is striving to position itself as a competitor to Nvidia. in this field, but replacing this competitor will face significant challenges. Yep. I don't think they. Okay. Let me just go. Nvidia has a first mover advantage and overall financial condition is better than AMD. So Nvidia has money, Nvidia has profits. Nvidia, their product is well loved. Okay. So because they have a lot of money, that allows them co- to be more competitive in terms of like if they're gonna pour more money into research and development things because they're making huge profits. You know, Nvidia stock is over $1,000. Yeah, just one stock over $1,000. So I don't know how AMD will do it. Okay. Although AMD is attempting to seize market share from Nvidia, Nvidia as the dominant player has more competitive space, which may lead to price pressure. Okay, price pressure for all. Even if competition is fierce, the growth in this industry may lead to growth for both companies. Okay, you need a competitor. That's just life how it is. They are not backing down because of how big Nvidia is and stuff like that. They're not backing down like that, but it may not meet current expectations. It is worrisome that AMD's stock price may steadily include overvaluation, and AMD may not be able to meet these high expectations. Okay, there is a possibility. It's not definite, but there is a possibility. So annual chip updates from AMD. They released a chip that is a lot faster than the chip from Nvidia because Nvidia have the H200. The H200 is from Nvidia. Okay, so there, let's go. The new AMD announces annual chip updates. The new MI325X has been heavily released. It's 1.3 times faster than the H200. Okay, H200 is another product by Nvidia. It's a competitor. The latest MI325X accelerator will be launched in the fourth quarter of 2024. So it's not been launched yet. Okay. The upcoming chip series called MI350 is expected to be launched in 2025. Okay, so this is a new product coming next year and it will be based on a new chip architecture. So it's going to have new technology compared to the existing M1300 or MI300 series artificial intelligence chips. The performance of MI350 in interference is expected to be improved by 35 times. In 2027, the MI400 series will be launched, which will be based on an architecture called Next. Okay, so that is kind of like the picture of the chip. Okay, it's a next generation chip. Those are the specifications. They're going to launch it in 2025. AMD has also been a competitor to Nvidia, which currently dominates the lucrative artificial intelligence semiconductor market with a share of approximately 80%. So Nvidia owns 80% of the market. Wow. AMD CEO Lisa Su stated that AMD expects AI chip sales to be approximately 4 billion. Okay, they have AI. Oh my God, 4 billion in 2024, an increase of 500 million from previous estimates. It also stated that its latest generation central processing unit, these are just reports, may be launched in the second half of 2024. Personal computer suppliers such as Hewlett Packard, okay, HP, and Lenovo will release devices containing AMD AI PC chips. AMD also announced that their processors have exceeded Microsoft's hardware requirements for Copilot plus C plus PC. Okay, so I think they're doing good. They were gonna launch a chip next year. They're gonna launch another one in 2026. So that is a good plan. They plan to really challenge um, Nvidia. There we go. More news coming out of them. Okay, Fifth generation EPYC Turing processor, AI load surpasses Intel. The highly anticipated fifth gen APYC Turing processor with 192 cores and 384 threads is 5.4 times faster than Intel Xeon in artificial intelligence work and will be launched in the second half of 2024. So they're gonna launch another processor. It's a lot faster, 5.4 times faster than Intel's similar or competing product. Okay. So you can see there the fifth generation AMD APYC world's best data center CPU. This 3nm chip marks the first application of AMD Zen 5 architecture to data center chips. AMD claims that their performance on the critical AI workloads is okay. This is what AMD says about their product is 5.4 times faster than Intel's current generation Xeon chips. AMD also claims that its advantage in LLM chatbots is 5.4 times that of Xeon, 2.5 times that of Xeon in translation models, and 3.9 times that of Xeon in summary work. There we go. AI, they're also a big AI player. You can see there. So they are trying to compete and they're producing some of the world's most competent chips, most popular chips for consumer electronics. Remember, they're into commercial and they're also in consumer electronics, such as Sony PlayStation 5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X, both use AMD processors. Okay. So if you use PlayStation 5, Microsoft Xbox, then do know that the chip that powers those games is AMD processors. Okay. So AMD processors also provide power for Tesla. Oh my God. Infotainment system in electric vehicles. Innovation is at the core of AMD, so it is not surprising that the company has shifted its attention to artificial intelligence. In terms of consumers, AMD believes that AI is the biggest turning point of personal computing since the birth of the internet. The company has developed a series of artificial intelligence CPUs, GPUs, and neural processing units, NPUs. Okay, under its Ryzen brand, the customers such as Dell and HP have shipped millions of computers using these chips. So their chip is also used by Dell and HP. Okay. In fact, AMD estimates that it has a 90% market share in this new market. Okay. So they're doing good. HP, Hewlett Packard. They started a long time ago. David Packard, Bill Hewlett. Okay. Go check it out. hmm No, he died. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. HP. So let's go. So they're using a very popular chip, these Dell and HP. Generative artificial intelligence applications such as ChatGPT can quickly generate text, images, video, and computer code, but they require powerful computing power. Artificial intelligence chips will allow for processing more workloads on computers and devices. Hello guys, how you doing? I see two people in the live broadcast right now. Make sure that you follow, make sure that you share, make sure that you scan the QR code. What's up? And yes, be friendly, be friendly, be friendly. Okay, talk to us, guys. How is it going? Okay, if you like what we do here, guys, make sure that you send those likes, keep them coming. We need your support, and also make sure that you follow. Okay, make sure that you follow. Follow us on WhatsApp and send us a text or send us whatever form of communication if you want to find out more. And also make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Okay, also make sure you check out other videos. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, there we go. Technical and financial analysis. Okay, let's go technical and financials. There you go, guys. There you go. Technical and financial. So let's analyze this weekly chart and see what support levels are provided. Okay, so we're just going to talk about several strategies that we can talk about here, guys, for potential buying opportunities. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so on the week chart, the overall stock price is in an upward trend above the support line of $148. Okay, so what does 140 support line of $148 mean? It means this is the immediate support level where the stock price is currently testing. Okay, if the stock price holds above this level, okay, if the stock price holds above $148, it indicates strong support and potential for a rebound. Okay, yep. On the weekly chart, the overall stock price is in an upward trend above the support line of $148. Currently, the stock price is testing support for a decline. Currently, there is a strong support of $148, $121, and $110. So what's happening at $121? So 148 is the immediate support level. $121, this is the secondary support level. It basically means that if the stock price falls below $148 or $121, $121 would be the next critical area to watch for potential buying opportunities. So if the stock price falls below 148 at $121 can be potentially a buying opportunity or a buying price. Um, and 110, and you can also look at different levels of buying points in three different positions. So what happens at 110? 110, this is a stronger and more established support level. So at 110, it's more stronger, more established support level. At $110, maybe you might buy there. Okay, if the stock declines, let me drink some water to this level. So if the stock gets to $110, make sure you follow. Mhm. If the stock declines to $110, it could represent a significant buying opportunity. So at an 110 might be a good indication for buying at that price. Okay, especially if the price shows signs of stabilizing at $110. Okay, so let's go. So if you're gonna if you're gonna buy at 140, okay, the initial buy may be at 148 dollars. Monitor the price action around 148 support level. If the stock shows signs of bouncing back to this level, it might be a good entry point for an initial position. Okay, there you go. Let's see else what is there. Mm-hmm. So this is what is going on here. Might get it. Okay, so there are three supports there: 148, 141, and 120. 120, buying the stock at 120. You can buy it at 110, especially if it's showing signs that it has stabilized. So you can buy it there. It's stabilized and might go up. Okay, so you buy from wherever you. These are the three potential buying options. Okay, buying points in three different positions. Okay. So initial buy at 148 wanted the price action around $148. So secondary buy is at $121. If the stock breaks below 148, the next level to watch is $121. Okay. Final buy at 110. In case a further decline, $110 would be a critical support level. This could be an excellent entry point for a larger position in the price action indicates a potential reverse. So, yep, let's go, let's go, let's go. Make sure you follow, make sure you watch, make sure you say hello inside of the yellow shop, inside of the live broadcast. Okay, now let's see what this is talking about. Line two, you can see there, guys. Line two has significantly slowed down in the downward force. Okay, so let's go. So what are we saying with this analysis when we say line two segment has significantly slowed down in the downward force compared with segment one, and once line segment one has fallen back to 170 days moving average, the price stopped falling and rebounded upwards. Line two fell to 170 days moving average and also stopped falling and then rebounded. For line two, the line segment one and the compre MACD, okay, which means moving average convergence divergence, okay, MACD is rising and there is already a clear bottom deviation. So line one, okay, so what happens at line one? Line one, we have price action. So price fell back to the 170-day moving average and then rebounded upwards. So it fell back to the 170-day moving average price, and then the stock rebounded. So the MACD, what is the MACD here? It formed a bottom and then started to rise, indicating a bullish divergence. Okay, so it became kind of bullish. So what do we understand from line two? Okay, you got line two there. Line one is pretty steep. Line two is the one there, little short line at the back. What do we understand from line two? Okay, so line two, in terms of price action, the price action at line two kind of slowed down in downward force compared to line one. Okay, so, and it also fell to the 170-day moving average, but it stopped falling and rebounding. Okay. So what are the analysis and implications? So support at the 170-day moving average. So the 170-day moving average appears to be strong support level. Both line segment one and line segment two have shown price rebounds at 170 moving average. So this suggests that the 170-day moving average is a critical level to watch for potential reversals. Okay, so watch that. Okay, also got like some bullish divergence. So rising MACD indicates what? Indicates decreasing selling momentum and potential accumulation. Okay, let's see our the other thing as well. So let's talk about what will be kind of like the trading strategy for with the information that we have here. Confirmation of reversal. So you should, for this year, guys, you should look for further confirmation of the reversal. This can include bullish candlestick patterns, increased volume on upward moves, and continued rising MACD. So where are the entry points here? So we're like initial buying, where can you do it? So entry points, if the stock price has already rebounded from the 170-day moving average, an initial buy can be considered. Okay, so let's go. So this technical analysis here that we have here right now. Oh, thank you for those. Thank you for attending. So this technical analysis that we have here. In short, what does it mean? This technical analysis suggests a potential bullish reversal supported by the 170-day moving average and that rising MACD button. So here you are encouraged to what? So you can, it depends on where you want to enter. Maybe you want to enter at the initial buy, or you can add another position where you can want to buy. But by strategically entering positions and managing risk, you can capitalize on the potential upward movement while minimizing downward risk. Okay, thank you so much. Who's liking? Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking. Remember, guys, drop your chat there. Do not forget, guys, if you're liking, you can also follow us on WhatsApp. There we've got a QR code. Please scan it and follow us. And also do not forget to follow this account. So we can talk about stocks and other things as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, MACD. So what is happening for MACD? Their artificial intelligence revenue is going up high, it's soaring, okay? So this is our financial analysis. AMD's artificial intelligence revenue is soaring. Data centers, AMD launched the M1300 series of chips last year. We did speak on this previously, right? The MI300X is a pure graphics processor unit similar to Nvidia's industry leading H100, while the M1300A combines CPU and GPU hardware to create accelerated processing unit. AMD CEO Lisa Su stated that over 100 companies and AI clients have deployed MI300X GPUs, including many of NVIDIA's best customers such as Microsoft, Oracle. So everybody's buying, okay? So they're not only buying NVIDIA's chips, they're also buying their major clients, their customers, they're also buying from AMD, like Microsoft and Oracle. So the MI300 is AMD's fastest growing product in history. Wow. Fastest growing product in the history of this company is this chip, this AI chip, these chips, okay? So despite, okay, with revenue reaching 1 billion in just 6 months after its launch. So after they launched this M1300, revenue reached to $1 billion, okay, after 6 months of just launching it. On the other hand, rising AI chips drove AMD's client division revenue to 1.4 billion in the first quarter, an 85 increase from the same period last year. And it is expected that this momentum is going to improve or continue, okay? It's also going to just become better and better and better. So despite the significant contribution of AMD's AI chip, the company's total revenue in the first quarter was 5.5 billion, a year-to-year increase of only 2%. The slowdown in sales in the gaming industry has dragged down AMD's performance. Oh dear. So let's go there. This is what earnings per share, right? Yeah, earnings per share has been steadily increasing before the recent decline. AMD once considered a failure, changed this view by implementing cost-saving measures and surpassing its competitors in Intel chipset performance. The main reason for the decrease in EPS, okay, earnings per share, okay, is to compete with Nvidia by increasing research and development costs to create cutting-edge technologies. If AMD can achieve its GPU data center sales target of 10.5 billion, earnings per share would rise again. So yeah, earnings per share. Okay, so for example, okay, earnings per share just means what more money has been earned. You understand? Okay, so suppose if a stock is $22, okay, it stock tells for what am I trying to say? So earnings per share, guys. So let me give you an example of how earnings per share work. Okay, so suppose a stock is okay. I'll talk about this another time. Okay, I don't have time right now. I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay, because the example is not coming, but making it very easy to calculate EPS. So what is the thing that is happening here is these guys, they've put much of their revenue into research and development. Okay, so you can see there date, month, year, diluted EPS. Okay, so their EPS should improve or rise again in the future. Technical and financial analysis. Financial analysis. AMD on the S&P 500 index. Uh, so AMD and the benchmark SP 500 index in the US stock market over the past years. So you can tell from the chart below, it can be seen that AMD's return rate far exceeds the overall market. So AMD, there you go. Yes, so the overall market is that red line. Okay. And obviously, so you can see that AMD's data is obviously above the red line, which is the which is the overall market. So that is their return rate. It goes up, making the SP 500 look like a flat line. So you see, yeah, due to the rise of AI, artificial intelligence, and the expectation of sustained market growth, AMD stock growth accelerated last year. AMD may continue the strong sales growth through its data center GPUs and sees some market share from Nvidia. Some market share. They're going to get some market share from Nvidia. Not all of it, but maybe some of it. Okay, so let's see. This is over the past 9 years from 2015 to 2024. You can really see average closing in 2015 was $2.33, but now in 2024, closing average is around 169. That is such a leap. Okay, our return of on funds over the past 9 years, AMD stock price has been rising every year. You tell me what? Oh my God, they averaged $2 per stock in 2015, and now they're in 100. Oh my God, this is so good. Over the past 9 years, AMD stock price has been rising every year. So it jumped from 233 and went to the average closing of 525, then to 12, 17, 29, 65, 100, 190, 103, 169. Due to the increased revenue and potential growth in artificial intelligence, the stock continues to soar. So what caused this is because they started to also enter into the AI sector, AI sector. So this has contributed to their stock price going high. The stock price may include high expectations for sales, and AMD's market share continues to grow, surpassing Nvidia and other participants in the chipset market. That is good for them. This does indeed bring some inherent risks to shareholders. If AMD fails to meet its huge sales expectations, there may be a significant downward trend. Overall, over the past 10 years, the average stock price has increased by about 71. The past 10 years, the average stock price has increased by 7,163.09%, with a compound annual growth rate of 60.98%. This is so remarkable. Oh my God, guys, do you see that chart there? Price upward trend. They've been doing well. I can see from the graphic at 2015, it's at $0. Okay, not $0. It's like it was closing at 233, and now you jump to 2016. 2016 they're still under $20. 2017 they're still under $20. 2018 closing price average is around $20 or just under $20, and then they move to 2019. Of course, they're over $20, and then you go to 2020, they're now going up just above $60. Oh my God, this is so impressive. Okay, this is so awesome for them. hmm Now let's see technical and financial. So what are the risk factors? AMD has a strong balance sheet and a growing product portfolio, particularly in the AI data center GPU product area. The AI industry and the continuously growing cloud infrastructure continues to drive significant sales growth. AMD is attempting to seize market share from Nvidia and putting pressure on it as a market leader. So their main competition is Nvidia, and they are stepping up. But there is a risk factor, like we just did read right now. Despite rising costs of research and development and weak sales in gaming GPUs, AMD has maintained strong fundamentals despite recent decline. If the expected sales growth is achieved, the fundamentals should rebound strongly in 2024. However, the extremely high PE ratio, mhm, price earnings ratio, okay, so PE ratio means price and earnings ratio, may already include expectations of sales growth, which make buying stocks at current levels risky. Overall, the fundamentals are strong. AMD may experience a long-term growth. Although analysts project there may be risks in the short term, especially when buying at the current or valued stock price. Yeah, current or valued stock price. Okay. The current static price to earnings ratio of Nvidia is 106, and PE ratio TTM is $74.08. The current static uh, price earnings ratio AMD is $310. That is why it's overvalued. Okay, so it's a bit tricky to buy at that overvalued price. And the PE ratio TTM is 237. AMD's PE ratio is more than three times that of Nvidia, indicating a slight overestimated valuation. Institutional perspective, what are other experts saying about? Obviously, when I did the analysis, we did read about this stock being bullish. Okay, like, so this is a stock that you gradually want to increase your position as the bullish signals strengthen. Okay. How So you should also monitor for this one, guys. Monitor your MACD. That's one indicator you can monitor. So you have to keep a close eye on MACD for continued bullish signals. The rising bottom indicates decreasing sale pressure. Volume increased buying volume up during upward moves will confirm the strength of the reversal. Higher highs and high lows, which would confirm an uptrend. Okay, let's go. According to ratings of 49 Wall Street analysts on AMD stock, 35 of them gave the highest buy rating. Four other analysts hold a bullish view, all 10 suggesting holding. No other analyst suggested selling. Okay, so this is not a stock that will be sold by anybody very soon because it's being monitored, it's performing well. Um, it will get monitored in the next few days, months. Okay, so it's a bit. but although the analysts did say, um, yeah, like 35, they said buy. Four analysts said bullish view, while 10 suggest holding. Okay, so no analyst is suggesting you sell the stock. Okay, just hold it. It might go up. Uh, Definitely. Cool. So let's go. What is the summary? AMD has always been ranked second in the industry and is striving to catch up with Nvidia. I'm not sure if they can catch up. Maybe they can make a little bit of because Nvidia that just taking over that or wanting to reclaim a part of that 80% market share from Nvidia. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it, but maybe they have a strategy since they've poured a lot of money into research and development. You never know. AMD's new chips and processors have excellent performances. They are competing, or it's being said that they are better than uh, Intel products and Nvidia's products as well. Due to the expected growth of the AI industry, AMD stock has risen significantly and its revenue has been increasing year by year since 2020. You remember, we saw those graphics. In the chip field, AMD faces competition from Nvidia and Intel, and the potential threat of price wars may have an impact on AMD. The increasing research and development costs of AMD may add additional risk. Although AMD has strong fundamentals, it is crucial to carefully evaluate its true value before investing. Yes, that's why those analysts said what they said. Currently, the valuation is relatively overvalued compared to Nvidia, and in terms of valuation, it needs to wait before buying again. Okay. However, from a technical perspective, there is currently strong support from the 170-day moving average. So we can focus on buying points of, remember the buying points of 148, 148. Sorry, guys. Uh, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, of 148 or something, and then 121, 100. Those are the buying points that we spoke about. If you still remember, let's go. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you stay. Okay, add us on to that. Text us on WhatsApp and also follow us here as well, guys. Okay, somebody just joining us right now. Please make sure you text us on our WhatsApp there. Just give you a few seconds for you to scan if you're interested in knowing us. Also, make sure you follow this account, this channel. We're here every day. Also, scan our QR code and join our WhatsApp so that you can discover what our product and our services are. Okay, how are you doing right now? So anyway, guys, we just reached the end of our live broadcast. I'm giving you 10 seconds or 20 or one last minute to scan the QR code there on our WhatsApp and add us. Okay, the person is gone. Okay, guys, we are closing the stream. Thank you.